time to use the chainsaw. Let's start cutting down some trees, baby. Cutting down the logs and, what is going on here?
Well, it seems that one of the first trees I was going to cut down for the cabin actually had my brand new chainsaw out, and I was cutting it, and the tree got hooked up with the other trees up in the canopy. So I tried to cut off another chunk, and this caused the tree to slip off its trunk, and I jumped out of the way, and the saw got pinned right underneath the main part of the tree.
Oh boy, we're off to a good start.
Hey, you gotta keep pushing through sometimes in life. If at first you don't succeed, anyway, get a new chainsaw.
Yeah.
Welcome to episode 5 of Ray's A-Frame Cabin Adventure. Actually, after I calmed down, I took a few deep breaths and was able to get the saw removed and bend the bar back straight and get it working again. It worked fine after that, but boy, that was a little scary.
I'll say.
Now let's review our model and see how many logs we're actually going to need for this project. Okay, here I've put some dimensions on the log. Looks like we're going to need 4 logs, the 4 main logs that make up part of the A-frame. That's 21 and 10 inches, so probably 22 feet is the rough size of the log. Then these horizontal are 27.6, so roughly about 28 feet for that as well. We need 3 of those for the top and the 2 sides there. This cross beam here in the A-frame, it looks like we'll need about 10 feet. It needs to be about 10 foot rough dimension, and these will all be shaved down later on to their exact measurements. But I needed to cut them a little bit oversized first, so that I'd make sure I'd have enough material.
I always say it's better to have too much than too little.
That's what you always say, huh?
Yep.
These floor trusses, the logs in the middle here, same size as the A portion here, the A-frame, that cross member, these would be the same size. These are for the floor trusses to hold up the loft floor.
I got it.
And so they're going to be about 10 feet also as far as the rough size. And the only other 2 here are these 2 support braces here. They are 13 feet. So that gives us all of our dimensions that we're probably going to need. So let's get busy and start chopping down some trees.
I'm ready.
As I was clearing some of the property, initially I had a timber company come in and do some select cutting, but I didn't use them for cutting on my logs for my cabin. I did that all pretty much by myself.
Sure, whatever you say.
Well, I did have the use of a bobcat to help load them on the truck.
Thought so.
To transport them from the lower part of the property where I cut the trees down up into the site where I was building the cabin.
Okay, so just so you didn't think I totally wimped out, there I am. I actually am pulling a pine tree out with my trusty Nissan. Yeah. Okay, here we are up at the site, close to the top of the mountain there. And I've got my logs up here, drug some of the vehicle, had the crews that were working here kind of load some up in the truck and bring it up, which was fun because they were 3 times as long as the truck. And there's my scraping tool for peeling the logs. A lot of work ahead.
You're telling me.
3 tools you're definitely going to need for this job is cant hook there in the middle with the blue top there. That's for rolling the logs. The other one is this log jack, the black one there, to help lift a log up so that you can cut it and do some other things with it. Just lifts one end at a time. And then, of course, here it's a floor scraper, like a sidewalk scraper, and actually I'm using that as a peeling spud there to peel the logs with. Sometimes the bark comes off easy. As you can see here, just kind of get underneath it and it'll just peel as you go along.
Yeah, no sweat.
And it works pretty good. Other times it's just a pain in the neck, depending on what kind. This is Virginia pine, it's fresh, springtime, so the bark is wet underneath and it's just coming off pretty good here.
Fun, fun, fun.
Don't you have something else to do?
I like helping you.
Thanks.
So it's going pretty good, slow. I had to put some braces there with some block under them or some rock to hold up so my logs will dry up off the ground. And a couple logs done. I think I'm going to break for lunch.
Good. I'm famished.
And it's going a little slow, but we're getting there now that I'm all set up to go.
You're famished? Really?
Okay, making some progress here. I think I got about 5 logs done.
Yep, starved.
And now I'm trying to get all the long logs on there first, on the pile first, so I'm having to go over top of the short logs. So I've come up with this contraption here, jacking the log up and moving stuff around. Man, where's my tractor at?
Who needs a tractor?
I do.
Ooh, can I drive?
No.
Okay, it's actually working perfectly. That log's rolling over there. I'm just having to hold it as I balance it and then pry it a little farther forward to But you know, I probably shouldn't leave the vehicle right here, just in case it decides to roll back this way. Oh well, if I show up later with a big dent, you know what it's about.
I want to drive a tractor.
Well, that baby worked perfect. It just rolled right over there. I mean, it started picking up speed, rolled right in its spot. It's a good thing it didn't push all the rest of them over the side of the mountain here.
Lucky duck.
Oh, what a beautiful day the Lord has made. Let us rejoice and be glad in it.
Beautiful.
Ooh, it's gorgeous out. Okay, well, I should at least, I guess, have one visual of me talking to the camera.
And that fly.
This is what I'm wearing today.
No shirt. Really?
No shirt at the moment, but yeah, it was really hot out here today. Even though it's spring, the temperature is cool.
There goes our G rating.
But the sun was just really intense today. God, that's about the first time I've had my glasses off too. Oh, I don't think I showed the back side of the property, the site, so I wanted to show that now.
I want to climb up there.
Looking up there
Not now.
at that ridge line, it's just really beautiful cliffs.
I want to point out that this is where the cabin is going to sit, right between those two rocks. So the front will bear on those two rocks and the deck will actually come out past it.
Nice color coming out in the spring. Okay, so I know you're getting sick of seeing the wood pile here, but just want to mention one of the things. I realized I may run out of space by the time I get all the logs on this rack here. So I had to stack the smaller logs up on top of the bigger ones. Yeah, no tractor around, so just pretty much heave-ho on one side and put it up there and heave-ho on the other side.
I need a tractor.
Man, I'm hurting in places I don't want to be hurting.
Me too.
Ouch. I'm going home. It is getting dark. Well, the sun's setting in the valley here. And about to wrap it up there. Just starting to go down on the mountain there. I'm exhausted, making progress. This is the end of the day here. And yeah, more to come. Fun, fun, fun. That's all for now. Well, here we are on the sunset and the next day, second day here, and as far as peeling logs, and I'm just about done. I've got a little bit more to do on this one. I'm leaving this one kind of rustic. This is going to hold up the stairs or the steps getting up to the loft, so it's a little bit different shape. So keeping that one kind of in its natural shape, and then here's the pile of logs. I'll tell you what, I'm pretty tired. Anyway, that's a lot of logs. And I'll be probably about another half hour working here till dark.
See you next time, kids. Oh, and to all my fans, be sure to subscribe.
You have fans?
Sure, don't you?
I don't know. Do I?
I'm your fan.
Oh, thanks.
Can we get a tractor?
Go to sleep.